Every work of fiction probably has 1,000 points of inspiration. What do I mean? I'll tell you in just a second. Hello and welcome back to my writing journey. I am Ellen Byerrum. I am working on a new book set in 1934, right after Prohibition ended. The first full year after Prohibition was gone, and people were happy, and it was the jazz age, and things were popping, and there was a lot of crime. But what inspired me to do this? I think about how we all have experiences, and they may be from 20 years ago, they may be from last week, but they all feed into our work. So I am thinking of 3 specific instances where I saw things from the 1930s that have fed into this book, and they may make a brief appearance here and there. So the first one was I was able to see a beautiful speakeasy under Club 21 in New York, and I thank my friends Lila and Bromley for taking me there. It was fabulous. We got to go into this gorgeous room, and they had kept the actual booth that Mayor Jimmy Walker would sit in and actively break the law because he was against Prohibition. So I saw this, I saw how the wealthy lived, how the speakeasies worked. And then, in another instance, in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, at an auto show, I was lucky enough to meet a man who owned a 1932 Brewster. The Brewster Company made luxurious cars like the Rolls-Royce, and they made the Brewster. It was a thing of beauty, and the gentleman asked if I'd like to sit in the back seat. Well, of course I did want to do that. I'm in the back seat, and it's gorgeous leather, a built-in bar that comes down, and this bar has liquor bottles and all the crystal that you need for a bar setup in the back of a car. So obviously it was chauffeured, but a great experience. Thank you, whoever you were, who let me sit in the back of your car for a couple of minutes. And finally, we were at an antique store, and we saw this radio bar by Philco. And the radio bar was a gorgeous piece of furniture, waterfall oak. You lifted the lid and you could listen to the latest tunes, and there was a bar set up with different styles of glasses for whatever cocktail you were going to have, and room for liquor bottles. So it told me a couple things. It told me that people were dying to drink. They just couldn't get enough of drinking in the Prohibition. And why is this? It's because it was forbidden. When you start taking a right away from people, that's what they want to do. They want that right back. It all plays into thoughts on my book. We can talk about that next week, maybe more inspiration. And I'll see you then. Bye.